again from Radio Row, and probably this is going to be my favorite interview of the week because I'm from Arizona, and my friend next to me here has played in a couple of our celebrity Wounded Warrior games. He was a part of our event last night, but my favorite part of this is he went to Arizona State, and that's why I remember him from running around as a Sun Devil up there. But Jake Plummer has come out of his cabin. We see him once a year. Nobody knows where he goes. He just hibernates for a while and pops out around Super Bowls. I'm just teasing, Jake. It's great to have you here and have you here on Radio Row.
Yeah, it's nice to always come back and kind of, I guess, hit where the decisions are made and where the influencers are on Radio Row, because everybody knows that the radio sells everything. So just coming down to just come hang out, be here with some good people doing some really cool stuff, doing some good things for humanity.
Hey, and that's what you're doing here, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. And I really do appreciate you here because, again, I knew your career, followed you from Arizona State to the Cardinals to Denver. And I know you're not a huge fan of the media, and I know you're not big because they haven't always been kind to you, which is unfair. I know I'm in the media, but I've seen what they've done. But you're here, we're having fun, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about this amazing thing that you're doing. It's getumbo.org, and it's a way that you're helping people recover and to deal with the things that they're dealing with. So just explain a little bit about Umbo.
Yeah. First, though, I want to say, like, I don't have anything against the media. It's not they're not bad people. Maybe sometimes the questions they ask are a little not very thought out and inappropriate times, but nothing against the media. I'm far gone past holding any grudges of what somebody said about a game I had years ago. So obviously, like I said, the influencers are down here. This is how things get done. Radio Row is some powerhouses here helping push the game and push whatever else. But yeah, I'm here with a couple buddies that we formed Umbo Mushrooms, which is functional mushroom company. A lot of people don't know a whole lot about the fungus kingdom, the fungal kingdom that I'm learning also. I don't know everything about it. I don't know much at all, really, but I'm learning every day, trying to learn what I can and be present with where I'm at as I see Lee Steinberg walking.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And say hi to him eventually, hopefully. But yeah, just as he taught me at a young age too, when he was my agent, to just follow your heart and be passionate about whatever you're doing. This is something I'm passionate about, is helping people optimize their health, making them think about a different way to approach their health and just, see life in a different lens. And so Umbo is a chance for me to, one, grow some mushrooms, edible, gourmet, amazing mushrooms you can cook at home and eat. Some are tincture format, some are supplemental like capsules and gummies that, like I said, help with lion's mane, help with your brain, cordyceps, help with oxygen to your blood. Very simple, long, ancient medicine here, and it's all, about fungus. So coming here to do that, and then also, see some old friends and old people and get back in touch with the football crowd. So good things are happening.
Well, it really is an amazing time, because I think the biggest part that you're battling is the education that people think, oh, it's just LSD and it's going to melt my brain. And I hear all these bad things, but talking to Marcus Capone and Robert Galley and Kyle Turley and Jake Long earlier, it's all the same thing. You guys went out there. I played college football. You played it, getting hit all the time, and your body, you have to fix that brain, you have to rewire it, and sometimes it's important to have these kind of things come out. The NFL is probably the biggest machine as far as making money, and you want to keep these players longer. So I don't understand why the owners aren't embracing this, the endocannabinoid system and using cannabis to help recover. And then now what we're finding out with the use of mushrooms, it's not just to get high, it's a way to rewire that brain and try to figure out and fix what's been broken.
Yeah, it's an interesting deal that has been created in our society around what is labeled as a drug or what is labeled as medicine. A lot of this things that I use, people don't know about. They think it's a really bad drug, and it can be abused. If you are using psilocybin mushrooms recreationally or not in their sacred manner, which if you go in with intent and in a setting and have a reason to go in and explore these boundaries that have been put up, or these thought processes that were so ingrained in our minds for years and years, and even in our DNA, it's just a way to shake things up. And I am a true believer in, if there's something that is out there that grows out of the ground, that is natural, has been natural since before humans were here, that is now illegal and not being at least researched and looked into. It happened with cannabis before that, with CBD back years ago, 8 years ago, when we started talking about CBD, and now there's Hall of Famers endorsing CBD. But for me, it's also, you wonder where that CBD is sourced from. You want to make sure if it is being used in a medicinal way, which you really can't even say that, but if it's being used to help you in some way in your body function at a higher level, you want to make sure that's good stuff that you're buying, and quality ingredients. So for us at what we're doing at Umbo is making sure to source high quality, very, very good product. I'm actually growing, turkey tail, cordyceps, lion's mane, reishi out at a farm in Fort Lupton. So I'm involved in growing this beautiful, beautiful fungus that is so good for the human body. And then also wanting to help, like we did with CBD, at least make people think about a better way to approach your health and wellness. Like, a better way to approach life, to get a little bit better rest, to feel a little better, to be able to consciously make the decisions to maybe not eat at Burger King or McDonald's. Instead, let's go and get some salad or something and try to see how that makes you feel. And so I'm just kind of a walking example of these opportunities that come my way to get behind something to help myself, because I want to live a very active, vital lifestyle for a long time. I'm only 47, and I played in the league for 10 years. And I put my body through a lot of stuff, but I want to live longer. I want to live functionally. I want to do the things that I'm on earth to do. And in order to do that, I've been blessed with the ability to explore plant medicine and see what it can do for me. And it may not be for everybody, but right now I'm a proponent of, if it can help the brain, if psychedelics of any kind, whether that's psilocybin, iboga, DMT, whatever it may be. I mean, let's be real. We're causing a lot of brain damage playing football. I mean, not intense like war vets, but there are war veterans that need this also, from PTSD, from stress, from anxiety. The numbers there of depression and suicide, it hurts to hear those numbers. And if there's a remedy there that's growing out in nature, and some high-powered white dude said this is illegal years and years and years ago, why are we still like, what would this dude's relevance be today? What would it be to tell us we can't eat broccoli? Like, no more can you eat broccoli. It's not good for you. At high doses, you can start seeing the devil. Like, I mean, let's be real. Let's use this the right way. We're not abusing these plants. We're using them to help the human body function better, and it's all there. It's all in our system. So it's just kind of be remembering it and getting reintroduced to that. And I'm, again, just thankful to be here to help people think, and maybe question. If I have a question, reach out, find out what an answer that may be. We're here to give you options, and that's really the fun part of this.
Jake Plummer joining us. Great career as a quarterback. Walked away with a contract extension. We won't even talk about that money, but you seem happy in life. My buddy from Arizona just texted me and wants to know your favorite moment as an Arizona State Sun Devil.
Oh, man. I was just at the Rose Bowl this morning hanging out. Dr. Jen Welter, who coached at Arizona, first women's professional coach.
For the Cardinals.
Total badass. Like, she's on another level. So she's having a camp for women, and so it was at the Rose Bowl. I went down. I didn't get to help out a whole lot, but I got to run around, took my shoes off, ran around barefoot in the Rose Bowl, and I had flashback after flashback of, the throwback catch from J.R. Redmond when I scrambled into the end zone.
Yeah.
When we beat UCLA there, come from behind victory. Then the Rose Bowl, going into that game, and the sky was kind of cloudy, and like stood on the sideline, and like I went and walked back through kind of what I did on my run through the end zone. That game we lost. I mean, to pinpoint one moment in ASU that I remember the most is hard to say, but I think the thing that stood out the most was Bruce Snyder when he recruited me. Said, "Hey, come to Arizona State. We feel like if you come to Arizona State, you're the missing piece of the puzzle for a national championship team." And I said, only coach in college that said that. So I went down there with that in mind and that energy and that like focus. And so it goes to show like how when you put your energy into something and somebody else believes and someone else believes, the power of positive thought, the power of energy that we're producing every day, everything we think about, it almost happened. We almost won a national title. So that Rose Bowl really was a special moment because we actually set out to do something as coach, as a quarterback, and as a team and as a unit, and we damn near pulled it off. It wasn't my favorite memory because we lost, but There were so many great ones. It's hard to say which one, but I had a great time at ASU.
As long as you beat the Wildcats on Thanksgiving, that's kind of all that matters. You could be 0-9, right?
Yeah. One time we kicked their ass so bad down there, but we lost 3 other times. It was heartbreaking 2 years in a row. So, yeah, it was ASU was just a ton of fun. I mean, if I had to pick one play that I loved, I'd love the throwback catch where I went up through and dove into the end zone. It was just like playing recess ball. It was back like playing tackle 500. We throw the ball up, and there'd be 6 guys trying to get me, and I'm like, nah, not today. And I'm like juking and jiving. That was a whole lot of fun.
I'm flashing back to Sparky right now. But thank you. What are you doing these days besides Zumbo before you go?
Yeah, right now I have 3 kids. I'm involved with, whenever I can, taking them to do fun stuff in Colorado, and I help run a mushroom farm out in Fort Lupton where we're growing gourmet mushrooms, black kings, chestnuts, lion's mane, which is a gourmet and medicinal, and then also, like I mentioned earlier, cordyceps, reishi, and turkey tail, which are all extremely beneficial mushrooms for the human body. If you don't know anything about it, just go look them up, start reading about them. It's not any hocus pocus stuff. These things have been growing in the woods since before we were here, so it's just old ancient medicine we're talking about, and that's what I'm doing. And other than that, trying to have a great day every day.
Jake, did you ever get to Wickenburg, my hometown? Did you ever golf up there or any of that?
No, I haven't.
All right. I got to have you come up there.
I've been close to there.
All right. You got to come visit me sometime.
Yeah, cool.
So,
all right.
Jake, the Snake, Jake Plummer, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time from my youth, our youth, and just a few years under Tom Brady. He could still be out there running around. We watched Jeff Garcia last night acting like he was looking for a scouting report on himself, right?
My playing days over. I play some handball, but I'm not playing in football.
All right. That is awesome to have Jake Plummer next to me. Dave Stevens here live on Radio Row. Again, you want to check out that website, getumbo.com. This is stuff that can help people rewire your brain and realize that there's other medicines out there that can help you. Dave Stevens here, Radio Row, enjoying it for Ability Media, the Disability Channel, and Q30 all day long. We got Lee Steinberg, I believe, coming up if we didn't go too long, but continue to follow us, continue to support us. Thank you. Radio Row, Dave Stevens in LA.